From across Southampton University, the upcoming generation of entrepreneurs are preparing for what could be the most important competition of their lives. Run by our university's entrepreneur society, Fish on Toast, 9 candidates will battle it out in a month-long series of challenges to become a Southampton apprentice.
Hi everyone, again.
Judging the competition is our very own baby Alan Sugar, James Percy.
Right, so the winner of the Southampton one will win £333, and they'll also advance onto the regional apprentice competition. And the winner for that is going to get a 3-month paid summer internship with BBC Dragon Doug Richard. These Ernst & Young reps here are going to just discuss what it is you're going to be doing today.
I'm Vicky, I'm from Ernst & Young, I'm an assistant manager there.
I'm Alex, I'm from Ernst & Young, I'm an executive.
And your task today is to find an innovative way that we can raise our brand awareness so that any Joe Blogs walking down the street will have heard of Ernst & Young.
With the chance of a dream internship at stake, the teams have just 2 hours to research and plan their presentation to Ernst & Young.
Okay, hiya, I'm Kamal. I'm a third-year management student at the University of Southampton. I applied to take part in this competition because I'm a bit of an opportunist. I like to take part in whatever I can get my teeth into. This is how we're saying we're going to change.
Can we change the font kind of that? Because that is our the main.
Hello, my name's Hamid Ibrahim, or Mo. I'm a BA Geography student, first year. I thought I had a right chance. I don't want to be arrogant or anything. Should be alright. I like the banter as well because I'm a bit of a banterous person, so I'll try and get my humour in as well. Of course, this is a competition at the end of the day, so we're gonna have to try and be. Don't know what to say really, but yeah, I'm gonna be the lion.
Hi, my name is Yuan Ling Wong. I'm a second-year law student. I don't really know what I want to do in the future, but I want to find out whether I have the business acumen and whether I have the knowledge to use it. I see myself as a lawyer in 10 years' time.
In Diamonds, it's Hatim who's nominated himself to be project manager.
My name is Don and I'm doing maths with computer science. I've been working for the past 2 years. I've gained a lot of deeper understanding of working hard. I see myself winning. Failure isn't an option. Since you're doing 3 slides, then
I'll let you guys summarize.
All of us.
Is that okay?
My name is Hatim Jaturala and I'm studying MNG Electromechanical Engineering at ECS. I'm in the first year. Well, I always found the actual... No, I'm sorry, what's the name of the thing I'm into right now?
Oh, the Apprentice.
Yeah, sorry. I plan to go to LBS for my postgrad, and they're very, very, very selective, so something like this would look really good on my CV, so that's why it's really important to me. Do I personally believe that I'm going to win? Hopefully, yes.
My name's Catherine Andrews. I study management science. I'm currently in my 2nd year. I would say normally I'm the strongest person in most teams I work with, but in this team scenario I'd say actually I'm probably not.
If you stood on a platform, you get really bored and you end up doing staring at whatever billboard it is.
I've proved myself in business before and I very much always found myself leading teams.
I'm Chelsea. I'm in my 1st year studying maths and finance. I'm a very competitive person. I'm very ambitious, very, very ambitious. I'm hardworking. I've got loads of strengths.
My name is Matthew Short. I'm studying electronic engineering at Southampton University.
So you either choose to go...
Yeah, as a team, I think we're gelling really well together.
Yeah, if he's on stereotyping next week, I'm going to listen to what he says.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
One of the other students, he's doing a master's in marketing at the moment, so obviously his knowledge is fairly invaluable to what we're doing.
In Sharks, Chad has put himself forward for the role of project manager.
My name's Chad Chesworth. I'm doing a marketing master's degree here at the university.
You have to choose it, there's no way you can have it.
I joined the competition to hope that I get out of it, that I could potentially be the winner and go on to get a paid internship with Doug Richards. I'd say probably my presentation skills, so like today, the first challenge, giving the presentation of idea to Ernst & Young. I think I'm a natural presenter, so I think I'll be pretty good at that. In talents, probably just act like Mr. Nice Guy, act like I'm their mate, and then when it comes down to it, if I have to stab them in the back, I'll do it.
4 p.m. Planning over, the teams come together for the pitches to Ernst & Young.
Hi, we're here from Sharks Marketing. We've been given the brief of coming up with an original and innovative way of raising brand awareness for Ernst & Young. today, Matt's going to be talking to you about how we're aiming to target students, and Chad will be talking about the corporate side of things.
An idea that we came up with was to take the Ernst & Young experience to the city to create awareness of the company and also to generate new business for the company. There'll be an Ernst experience tent, a mobile tent, where they have people that offer free massages to city workers.
My vision is to have a huge inflatable castle, carnival style, that would tour the country, go to the top universities, and it would park just outside the Union. So picture the scene, you've just come out of the lecture, your coursework's due in tomorrow, you still haven't finished it, you're not in a good place. And then in the background you hear carnival music. They're like, hang on a minute, let's go have a look at that. You're seeing Ernst & Young at every step, so you will start to associate them with them feelings.
Yeah, just in summary then, what we're trying to do with this marketing strategy is basically just to promote the Ernst & Young experience, something which they think about for quite a long time. Yeah, and so we'd just like to open up for any questions.
What you were talking about is, will that only be targeting London?
So I think we'd say concentrate more on the big cities in the UK.
Would you also look at what the brand awareness is already like in London? Because I'd imagine it is already quite well established there.
So the fact that they're not number one, we've had to think of a strategy of how do we get them to number one. So they might be well known, but they're not well known enough.
With the castle carnival idea, how do you think that ties into the professional nature of Ernst & Young?
Well, I think that if you're trying to recruit students, I mean, they understand that if they're going to be, well, you're raising awareness for your company first off. You want them to know who you are, and I think the professional side comes later on.
Obviously the best time of year with Southampton to do that would be the freshers period. Later on in the year there won't be as many people on and around the campus. So the question is, would you rather sacrifice the number of people to have a higher impact because you're away from the commercial aspects of freshers, or run it in freshers when you're less likely to have people remember it because there's so much going on?
I think it's better to do it outside of freshers, because people see things that stand out and they remember them more. So if you're walking down the high street and you see someone that's like a really naked person, you're going to remember that, aren't you? You're going to tell your friends, I was walking through town the other day and there was this really, you know what I'm saying?
Sharks finished, it's now time for Diamonds to make their pitch.
Alright, fine. So I'm Hatun Chakwala, I'm team project manager, and we are Team Diamond.
And we are going to give an introduction about what we're going to do in order to promote your Ernst & Young's general brand awareness and your reputation.
First question that came to mind was like, how can we make Ernst & Young like stand out from the other competitors? Because of course, if you want to make it in this world today, you've got to have a big name and you've got to be out there.
Next is the mass public. Through ideas which we focus on later on, we'll explain how we will focus on mass public.
What Ernst & Young do is what we'll be basically trying to explain as through our marketing strategy.
There's so many barriers that have been broken down. Like for example, in Europe there's only one currency now. In terms of global, we were thinking about targeting the Middle East and stuff, and obviously you have to be culturally aware to do so. When? Well, we've got to change now or never, we're going to be left behind. We've just got to be the ones ahead, we've got to be the ones making the footprints and not following the footprints. We just looked at some of the homepages of the competitors, and here's the Ernst & Young homepage. We wanted to establish that this page is sort of a bit bland in terms of colouring. We think that we have got the yellow there, but we'd like to emphasise it a little bit more.
Do you really think that would be effective?
Getting your name through in the media will generate a great profit and a lot of brand awareness for Ernst & Young, especially in Financial Times, Economist, New Scientist, Forbes. Getting your name in there, people will look at it. Business people, students, anyone will actually, it's cost effective. People will be able to buy it, purchase it, look at it. Your name will be in there, and it's a great resource to promote your awareness.
I think associating ourselves with companies. I'd like to associate my company with Ernst & Young, because Ernst & Young is associated with the Red Cross, and Ernst & Young looks good because of the Red Cross.
Do you think just sort of going for these charitable things and partnering with the children miners, all the things that sort of gets you emotional and everything, do you think that might be perceived as being a little bit blatant at trying to sort of capitalise on someone else's misfortune?
I think concerning business integrity, our main objective is to help these people.
Presentation's over, it's time for the judges to decide which team will win and who will get fired.
Well, I thought he was quite good, but maybe needed to be a tiny bit more
Mohammed
considerate.
as well, when he came into the group.
For 2 candidates, the journey ends here. Only 7 can progress to the next round.
But he did do quite well in the Q&A though. He was picking up on things that had been forgotten.
Also looking at why their presentation failed.
That's as soon as they said that was.
The candidates' presentation skills, as well as overall contribution to the task, will be scrutinised.
On that, can we just say, so we've got the rebranding, which was an issue. The charity thing was a bit like tasteless.
The penultimate slide.
But I think we should try and get away from just the presentation, because it's really easy just to go on just because he was a better speaker. You know, not everyone's.
Oh no, I don't mean the speaking. I mean the actual aesthetics of the presentation.
Okay, yep.
No, it's all good though.
Like lots of ideas on this side, which, as we said again, if you'd had more time, you may have developed into kind of solutions.
I think you guys spent a lot of time researching, which really came across to understand us, which was excellent. But then you started asking a few more questions about the task a couple of hours later, I think.
However, on this side, there weren't as many ideas, so we didn't have, but we only had like the 2 main ones. However, they came through to the solution at the end. Okay, so people through. Yeah.
Oh, sharks.
The Sharks take home a solid victory. All that is left to decide is which 2 candidates will be leaving the competition today.
I'm going to say the 3 people that are progressing through, as opposed to the 2 people that aren't. Firstly, Mohammed, going through. Kamal, and finally Don. So, commiserations to you 2.
I guess it was a learning experience, and this gives to show how competitive everything can be.
I think failing in life is one of the best experiences to learn.
Personally, I believe I did a good job, but apparently everyone else did a better job.
If I had to fire anyone, it would probably have been me.
1 internship. Now 7 candidates remain. Southampton's search for the apprentice continues.